if you've been thinking about playing Tarkov Arena or hopping right back into it, now is the best time. The devs released an update over the weekend that basically gives like 2 to 3 times XP, as well as last week they released an update to all the maps, so there are different XP coefficients for respective maps. So Sawmill has a 1.9, almost 2 multiplier on XP. So I've seen people get like up to 33k XP on Sawmill. Bull has a 1.5 multiplier. Airput is a 1.5 multiplier. Bay 5 is a 1.3. Equator is 1.0, and Chop Shop is also 1.0. They're pretty much doing it on average match duration as well. I'm pretty sure that they made Sawmill so high because no one likes that map. No one's playing it. So, unless you're a marksman, that map is pretty awful to play. And that's why they made the XP, because they want more people to play it, which does make sense. It's sort of annoying. People don't necessarily like Bolt or Air Pit as well. So it makes sense that they're increasing those maps XP gains as well. So anyways, you can get up to like a really high XP gain right now, 20k per match, even if you're losing. So definitely now is the best time to grind up a new tree if you wanted to. Lots of people are grinding up new trees. I've actually had better matchmaking experiences this weekend than any time in the past. Except maybe when I started the game. So yeah, so there's that. And then they also had a bunch of future plans that they said that they were talking about, and I'll go through them real quick. So they said that they'll have improvements to the optimization of the game client and network component. I hope that the networking gets bad. The desync still doesn't feel the best in the game. They said that there would be improvements to the ranked matchmaking system to provide balanced matchmaking for players in match using closely matched equipment. So hopefully this means that maybe they'll have it so you can choose your kit before you matchmake, so that you're actually matched against people of the same tier. That would be really nice. Honestly, I don't see any reason why they can't just make it where each tier can only play against other kits of the same tier. I think they have enough players to do that, and I think it just makes the most sense. Honestly, they could do it less based on your ranked like ARP and just based on the tier. Maybe that wouldn't be the best, but right now, going up against a tier 6 as a tier 3, it sucks. It really does suck. They need to figure it out. They need to figure out the like tiers versus the ARP and how they decide which one's more important. Veritas had a good idea of like starting at like tier 1 and going up to like tier 6 or whatever in the matches. He basically went through this whole idea on the podcast, so you can check that out. It's a very good podcast. And then they talked about adding an unranked mode to the game. So again, I think that the kits in the game right now are for the unranked mode, and then like they have ranked kits. I think those are what are actually going to be used for the ranked, but then ranked would be really boring if everyone's using the same kit. So I don't know what in the world, and they haven't really made it clear what they're going to do. So hopefully they come up with something that's interesting and fun to play every match, because I don't want everyone using the same kit. But again, right now it's really unbalanced when you're a tier 3 going up against the tier 6, or if you're a tier 6 rolling all of the tier 3s. Neither of those is very fun. Okay, so next they said they would sync Escape from Tarkov and Escape from Tarkov Arena profiles. I don't know how they're going to do this unless they wipe both at the same time. They said that they would combine experience, skill leveling, and money transfer, and then they'll. So again, I don't know if they're going to combine it. They said they'd combine it Q1 of this year. I don't know how they're going to pull that off with unless they wipe again, maybe. So maybe it'd be late Q1. I don't know. And then they said that there will be the ability to create equipment presets. Again, that could be really OP especially if like you're rich in Tarkov and you're like a tier 1 in Escape from Tarkov Arena. I don't know how they're going to pull that off either. Hopefully they have a plan though. I'm not convinced they do, but hopefully they do. They said that they'll add customization of custom games, adding the ability to customize the availability of presets, changing the number of rounds to win, etc. That'll be really good for like tournaments, stuff like that. I'm definitely excited to see what's going on with that. I already saw like Evasion, they run tournaments for the main game. They already have an Escape from Tarkov Arena team that they made. So definitely excited to see the arrival of esports. However, they definitely need to, figure out their game and how it's going to work. I'd assume with like the tournaments and all that, everyone will just have all the tier 6 presets unlocked probably. I don't know. I guess we'll see. They said they're adding the last hero game mode. I don't remember which one that was, but it's one of them. And then they'll be adding a new location with support for all game modes. That's cool because they added Chop Shop, but it's only for like the 2v2 and 3v3. So it'll be good to have a new map for all of the game modes. So it looks like they're adding a lot of stuff. hopefully they figure out their ranked stuff. And I'll definitely make a video when they do a big update. The only update that they've done recently is the XP changes, but it really is a great time to level up a new class right now. So definitely hop in if you haven't played yet, or if you played at the beginning and felt that the grind was ridiculous, which it is. But it's a lot easier now to grind up. It's only like 10 games to get to tier 5 if you're tier 4, and so on. So yeah, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe to catch my future videos. And yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks to my channel members, Jed and Hastrell. I really appreciate the continued support. Y'all are the best, and I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for watching, y'all.